Here's Logain. Hello. Get your sword out.
Really
oh dear. Right, get your sword out. Okay, there we go. That's a good start. Okay, what should we do? I don't want to reduce damage. Let's have some precise striking on. And he's shield bashing me. Well, I can do that as well, but he's going to do first. Missed. Right, show him how it's done. There you go. And now, batter him. Yeah, batter him. Yeah, we'll do that as well.
Right then.
And then just kill him. This might take a while. Why am I doing so much? This is not... Go on, Alistair, you're showing yourself up here. I don't know what... I guess poultices are allowed. Okay, that's... I mean, that's missile attacks. Shield pummel.
As you wish. Yeah.
You need to, be doing better, Alistair, seriously.
It's over!
I don't want taunt, really, and shield defense. Bonus to defense at increased chance of shrugging off missile attacks. That's all missile attacks, though. Shield wall. Again, missile attacks. And threaten I don't need. Now let's see. Not that. Alright.
Are you? A bit more dying, please.
Oh.
Face me!
Bit underwhelming. Come on. Boom.
I do
Resisted? No!
not fear! Attack! Maker! Time to taste steel!
Nearby allies. No, don't need that. Just have to outlast him, pretty much, you know. And I can do... I can't do them anymore. So yeah, this is quite underwhelming, really, and he's dead. Alistair, yeah, he's great as part of a team, but when you put him on his own... I don't have to do the entire landsmeet again, do I? I've had a word about this before. You know? See, that's... I'm gonna repeat it, you know, having a major fight at the end of a long conversation is a bad idea. Because now I have to do all this again.
What do they offer you? How much is the price of... And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we Despite what you may think, Warden, I have...
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Logain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
What's this?
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. You took...
I would have already been killed.
I stand with the Warden. The blood...
Traitors! A man...
I might
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Judging by Alistair's performance there, I mean, I know he's very good at being a part of a group and taunting people and taking attacks, but, you know, in one-on-one thing, it didn't tend to work out so well. And rather than fighting that fight over and over and over again, which I don't really think is going to go that well, I might try it once more. But I think Alistair should be the one who... I doubt it really matters in terms of storyline and such, because I just think this is, you know, one way or the other. Let's have Liliana fight him. Probably do better. Let's try and have, you know, Alistair do it again.
Then let...
Okay, sword out first, please. That's good. Okay, yeah, we're both going to rally. No, let's do the shield pummel first.
As you wish.
Resisted. Brilliant. How about... I should have done precise striking first, shouldn't I? Okay, we'll do that now. And you miss. Brilliant. Stop resisting everything, damn it.
Okay.
Just have to keep him... Shield bash. Keep him healed, that's all. Well done, Alistair. Well done. Keep going with that. See, I got taunt, I got shield defense. Alright, bonus to armor. Okay, we'll do that.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that. That probably works a bit better.
For the Grey Warden!
Well done.
Let's grab...
Pummel him!
Glory.
Missed! Missed again!
Excellent.
You won't have it!
Excellent.
Yeah, thanks guys. It's going a little bit better this time.
Well done.
For Marek!
Very well.
Other than that, I don't have a whole lot, do I? I got rally now, so that's not going to do a whole lot. Where was Oh, yeah, that was part of the war cry, wasn't it? But I think he gets the, if I'm right, yeah. Oh, I didn't get superiority. Should I got superiority? Could I have got that? Oh dear. Anyway, let's do that again.
As you wish.
And yeah, we're out of mana now. By mana I mean that. So I just have to keep healing myself and hope that the healing potions last long enough for Logan to die.
Right.
If this doesn't work, I'll do it with Verax. No, I can do that again.
Off I go.
So I think you'll be able to do a bit more damage output.
Yes. You know. Wonderful.
What have I got here? Shield defense.
Attack! Excellent. Infernal.
There.
Yes.
Oh boy. He's not going to make it, is he? Oh, he's stunned. Nice. That helped a little bit.
Well done.
It's kind of telling when, you know, I'm chugging health potions and Logan's just like, yeah, whatever.
Excellent.
That's it. That's all we got. Unless there's others, of course. But I'm using all my health pulses on things that I, you know, might need later on. It's like, ha! I got even more. So yeah, we can do this now. It's used pretty much all my health pulses, but I can make more.
Done.
It's cool. I can make more. Don't really want to waste mana on that when I can use stuff like this.
Excellent.
Oh, come on.
All right. That's it.
Well done.
Fools.
Excellent.
Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Go on, have him. Go, Alistair.
You're no match.
You kind of cheated by potting the whole time, but it's cool.
Drained.
Wonderful.
Really drained.
No, just carry on. Stop moaning.
Yes. Infernal.
Oh God, no, not now, not now. Oh man. After all that.
Enough.
Finish him with that. There we go.
There is some of Marek in you after all. Good.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
I thought so. I thought I'd have a bit of
So it is
motivation.
decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Enora. Warden, will you help us?
Well, let's take them to one side and have a word, shall I? thought we'd settled this. You've had enough time while I've been out gallivanting the aliens, sorting some slaver ring out for you to have a little conversation about this, since you're in sort of like, you know, next door to each other. Right, let's talk to Alistair.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
Do you think you're ready to be king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something.
I thought I wasn't choosing between them. I thought that I was getting both of them. Wasn't that the point? Are you really... what I'm saying is, should I, you know, are you really... I could choose an aura. Why should I be choosing, by the way? I know I'm the Grey Warden, but I shouldn't choose who the next ruler is. Surely, you know, I have an input, but... I suppose that's what I'm doing. I'm giving it input, but I'm basically deciding who's going to be king. Or queen.
She seems to want it, anyway. And I know I don't. So... yes? Maybe? I don't know. This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Honora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn.
What about after the Darkspawn? No. Alright, let's talk to Honora. You want to give it your... Are you willing to do this? Yeah.
If that's the price of ending the Blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden.
Alright, so to Honora.
Certainly.
So, who do you think I should choose?
Warden, there's no doubt on this subject. Alistair would be a disastrous king. I can lead for Eldon. I have proven this.
Proven you can govern. You've never ruled. What's maybe a better choice?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead for Eldon. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
Yeah, he'll have my help and Eamon's. More likely Eamon's. I don't think my character will be like, oh, but I'll help him be king, because I don't think my character would really want to be involved in, royal affairs of government and stuff. But, I'll say that because he's got Eamon's support.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
That's true. And you sure it's what you want? Stupid question, but go on.
I have never had the smallest doubt.
Alright.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead for Eldon?
What happened... Yeah, I believe that Alistair planned to marry and rule jointly. That was sort of what we vaguely decided back at the estate, so I don't understand why we had to have that little debate when I thought it was pretty much arranged. I was the go-between, but I think they plan to marry and join and rule jointly because that's the best way forwards. Probably the most major decision of the game here, but that wouldn't be there if we hadn't had that conversation earlier. So that's what we've decided. They both agreed to it.
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
There is that, yes. Right, okay, fine. Yes, he did. I wonder if that wouldn't have happened if I had... That's absolutely fair enough. That is something I completely glossed over. Because, yeah, I wonder if that would have happened if I had Alistair, dual Loghain. If I had dueled him, I'd probably have had the choice, but, because I had that little sort of, whispering conversations and stuff that I wasn't privy to. And, whoosh, off with his head sort of thing. But yeah, he got revenge for Dungan, which is why I thought he would want to fight him in the first place. So yeah, this is a decision that I haven't really, didn't think I had to make. So it's not one I've really given any thought to previous, It's a hell of a call, obviously. So, alright, let's think about this. Alistair has the royal bloodline in him, and would probably make a good king. Honora doesn't, but she wants to rule, and she has shown that she can. But she doesn't know how to fight the Darkspawn. But as I mentioned when Elsie was saying, I know how to fight Darkspawn, it's like, yeah, but alright, that's maybe what happens after that. And as things people have mentioned in the comments, it doesn't quite work in Ferelden the same as, say, you know, the real world is in the royal bloodline. I'm going to pick Honora to remain on the throne. Even though I think Alistair would make a good king, he doesn't want to. He's unproven. Whereas Honora does want to and has proven that she can. So yeah, I'm basically making this call for Alistair because he doesn't want to be king. And if you don't really want to be king, I thought like jointly they could do it alright, but yeah, he did kill her father, and yeah, I can understand her not wanting to marry, and because she was willing to marry, there is compromise within her. I'm going to pick Honora.
Thank you, Warden. You were wise not to disrupt Ferelden's governance any further in a time of such crisis. My first act as Queen must be to insist on receiving Alistair's oath before all the lands meet, to relinquish all claim to the throne for himself and his heirs.
Oh, I never wanted it. I mean, yes, of course. Happily, in fact.
There you go.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a blight to defeat and armies to gather, and I appoint this man to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
Hooray for Queen Honora! Woo! Queen Honora! Yeah, that I really like that, how it was like, didn't go according to plan.
So it's done. My father is dead. I never thought he would go so far. I never thought it would end like it did. Such a waste.
Yeah, you're not thinking of avenging him, I hope. I thought it was nice how it was done with Duncan's sword as well. He was wielding Duncan's sword, and he, you know, slew Duncan's, not really, you know, a slayer, because we've already done that when we visited Ostagar again, but, you know, the fact that it was poetic justice. Logan was a criminal. Still a lot to be... Yeah, let's just gloss over it. Well, you know, any hard feelings about that, by the way, that he struck your father down with, you know, cut his head off?
There is no point. He accepted his fate, and so do I.
Okay.
Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united Ferelden, Warden. Now we face the Blight.
Right. Whoa! Oh, level up. Right, okay, right. Codex. Queen Honora. Alright, so... let's start from here. She sent a maid, Alenia, to Al Eamon's estate to ask for Varrix's help in escaping from Al Howe. But as they fled Howe's estate, Honora in disguise, they were ambushed by Sir Cothrin, there to arrest Howe's murderer. Varrix surrendered to permit Honora's escape. She made her way to Eamon's Denerim estate and now offered her aid in defeating her father in Landsmeet. With her help, Logan's support was eroded. The bands fell in line behind Eamon and Varrix. Logan, however, could not accept defeat easily. He filled the room with troops and attempted a coup. Fighting erupted. Fighting erupted, breaking the long tradition of the Landsmeet, which ultimately settled with a duel. In the end, Honora was granted the throne, freeing Alistair from the burden of responsibility he never wanted anyway. Exactly. Logan, he returned to Denerim, declared himself the regent to his daughter, Queen Honora, demanding that Ferelden follow him against the Darkspawn, upsetting a great many of the bands. His actions sparked a civil war. Logain's supporters found themselves fighting their neighbours who blamed Logain for the death of the king, rightfully so, as well as those who simply wished to take advantage of the power vacuum. He was defeated in single combat at the Landsmeet and summarily executed by Alistair. And Lord Eamon, On the question of succession, settled airmen returned to Redcliffe to prepare for the castle's defensive for the encroaching blight. Sweet. And I've leveled up. Go me. Alright, mana. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Maybe we should put some in more constitution. Oh wait, I haven't leveled up here. I've got that! Hooray! Only partially existent physical realm while in combat magic is available, active, which is that. Spanning the gap between the real world and the Fae grants a bonus to mana regeneration and a chance to avoid attacks. So I'm avoiding attacks with that, and I've got more constitution. Not much, but a little bit more to hopefully aid with, yeah, keeping alive. You have gathered your allies. Now it's time to head to Redcliffe where your army assembles. It seems the Darkspawn are heading that way and are poised to attack there. The final battle, guys. The final battle. I really did like the Landsmead. It was a very good part of the game. Very enjoyable. I think we're going to need, whoa, some of these, you know. Yep. And some of these. Let's make quite a few of these. Okay, there we go. That's probably a good idea. Can I talk to people before, you know, we go?
I got a moment? Sure. What about?
Nope.
All right.
I guess that's it.
Aye. All right then.
I'm pretty happy with the way that I've developed relationships with my companions. I know Wynn's isn't quite finished, but it's not forced to be. We know that she has some beneficial spirit protecting her. Shale has a sense of of herself. Let's see who else we've got. Alistair is not king, but I've worried about that with him to see, you know, how he feels about that. Yeah, my constitution is actually 17. It's a little bit more because of the helm. I may well change my armor actually. Now that I'm not, well, I am the one commander, but I'm going to go into battle against Darkspawn. They tend to use fire quite a lot, so we'll do that. Yeah, Liliana, we didn't quite develop a romance with her. I'm not sure why, because it wasn't for lack of trying, to be quite honest, but obviously like I missed a few conversations, whatever. But I don't think that really is too much of a bad thing. You know, we don't have to have a love story running concurrently with the main with the main thing. You know, we've got a long-lasting friendship and a bond, and it breaks sort of tradition that we know we don't have a love interest as such. You know, a little bit of flirting here and there, we get along really well, but what with like the pressing you know, matters at hand with the blight and everything, we never really engaged in a relationship, which I think is fine. I think my character was practical enough to realise that was probably a good thing, even though if she had, he probably would have. See what I mean? An ogre is a dwarf and he keeps getting drunk, and that's absolutely fine. And Morrigan we've taken out of her wilderness home, and we've you know, stopped Flemeth from trying taking over her soul and such, and I think she's pretty happy the way she is. Again, my character, even though we get on pretty well, a little bit intimidated by Morrigan, and so it was all a little bit stretched. Very different people, not as different as Zevran and my character, but we got along well enough with Morrigan that she didn't try and kill us, so that's a good thing. Michelle, we found out her background. She knows that she was a dwarf, and you know, I think she's better off coming into contact with us than being sat as a statue and having birds sitting on her and doing other things. And there's Bounder. Oh, actually, come to think of it, thank you for that. We got something for you, boy. Get something for you. There you go. Yeah. By the way, Lena, I got some address disgrace for you.
Oh, how dear of you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's okay. Right then. Give this gold bar away. Even after all this time, I forget who wants the gold bars. I guess you. Nah.
I'm to keep this, am I?
Yes.
Fine.
Oh, I still don't know who wants what. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Back to Redcliffe to face the Blight. So this may well be, depending on how long this battle is, my last recording session of Dragon Age, and that's quite a big thing.
Yes.
Indeed.
Now, Morrigan or Wynne?
Yes.
I think we formed the best, the tightest sort of knit group. We've got the most in common with these 4 characters, well, these 3, you know, so... And I'm sure Wynne would want to come with us for the last battle. I mean, I don't think any of the characters would, you know, object to going. Yeah, you're not new. I do have a couple of things to sell and stuff, but I don't really see there's a whole lot of point in doing so. So I'm not going to. I'm going to do one thing now, and that's put those there. Could have gone... Yeah, I could go to the party camp and give the dwarves the odd gems that I've got. But we are heading away from here. Hang on, where's the world map? Let's go there. If only to see the dwarven guys, and probably give a whole lot of... I don't know whether this will make much of a difference now, to be honest with you.
At your command, Warden. Orzamar's finest are eager to outfitting any army...
I mean, they're still there, so surely it does. Oh yeah, I've got to do this, haven't I? Gems. All of them. What else can I give away? Oh yeah, runes. All of them. Oh yeah, and I can actually make Kaelin's sword a bit better with the runes that I don't have. Crafting materials? Do I have any? Well, yeah, we'll give all this sort of stuff away now. Well, not the elf roots, I don't think. Lots of coin. 30 sovereigns. There you go. I don't know whether it's kind of cheap doing this at this stage, because you're like, right, I've done everything, and now everything I'm not using for my own personal games, I can put in here, like, you know, a week before the battle. But it is, you know, doing my inventory sort of thing as well. Okay, that'll be enough. I, you know, don't want to overdo it.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
Yes, 30 sovereigns, bloody should. But I do want to change the runes around. Where? There. Not for you. But for you. Because I want to put stuff in Marek's blade. Let's just take all these away. Oh no, it was Duncan. Yeah, was it Duncan's on Marek's blade? They both, you know, who killed Logan. They both have their own poetic justice sort of thing going on.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
So, yeah, these are all... Okay, so... Starfang... Does Duncan's sword or Marek's sword? Let's see. Health regeneration, stamina regeneration, and already damage versus Darkspawn against willpower and cunning, which don't really affect Alistair that much. Stamina regeneration and damage versus Darkspawn, but not as much. Well, I'll tell you what, if we're not going to use Tarfang, we can just outfit Marek's sword with whatever, like Prince of Paralysis and that. I know Starfang's like really good. It's really good. But I'm probably just going to go with this because we're going to be fighting Darkspawn, so it's plus 6 damage. Plus 5 fire damage and plus chance of paralysis, and that does lots of damage versus Darkspawn as well. Yeah, in fact. I think honestly we're going to be using Marek's sword. Let's have loads of damage versus Darkspawn on that, yeah. And then we can have the... There. Let me shove these two on Starfang. Right then. There we go. Okay, right. Now, a little quick word with everybody before we go.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Well, if he doesn't have anything to say, nobody will have anything, right?
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you? Of course.
Nah, nobody has anything to say.
What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
Yeah, okay. The final battle awaits. Ooh.
All right.
So, same again.